Yeah, friend. So today I am going to explain about the one of the another interview question, which is under the binary search only. So here problem statement is that you will get one array of integers. In this array of integer, basically we have to try to find out the what will be the floor of the given number in this array, or and what will be the ceiling value of the given numbers. Example as this is the array. If I am saying that what will be the floor value of the number 7 in this array, then floor value is a 6 here. So index of the 6 is 3. So it will return the 3. And ceiling value is nothing but it is 11. So it will return the index 4 here basically. In the same program, if I will try to find out what is the floor value of the number 15, so it will return this index only because exact this number is maths, right? So similarly, if the ceiling of 2 equal to, since the number is this, so ceiling is itself is that this one number 2. Okay. So I hope so you clear. So what is the floor value and ceiling value of the given number? If it is not matched, then less than that, whatever the index is there, it will returns. If it is not exactly matched, then what is the greater value of the given numbers, which I try to find out, those index we have to return. So how we will tackle this kind of problem. So this is also, it's more or less it's kind of binary search. You have the given the binary search, and as usually you have to divide this whole index. Since this is the binary search, you have to divide into the two part, means n by 2 and n by 2, and try to find out this particular middle element is equal to x or not. If it is not equal to x, then also they have to try to find out that this middle element is greater than x. Then there is no point, greater than whatever the number we are trying to find out. If it is not there, if this number, suppose that this array of mid element is always greater than given number, then what is the meaning? So this is the meaning that in the we are trying to find out this one is the this one we are trying to find out if this is the seed, if this function it belongs to the ceiling, suppose that. So it doesn't make any sense to go ahead and divide the problem again, right, in the case of ceiling, because this particular number is greater than num. So we found the max numbers. Okay. And this middle element equal to 0 or before the middle minus 1, means this number is less than this number either, and array of basically mid minus 1 is less than num. So in this condition, what it will be? In this condition, we can say that this middle index itself is the ceiling value. Okay, this middle element will be the ceiling value. Similarly, if the floor value we are trying to find out, in the case of the floor value, what we will do, if this particular middle element itself is less than x, if see this is the for the ceiling, and in the same, if we will try to find out what is the floor value, in the floor value, if suppose that array is not found exact match, and then we will search it that this array of middle element is less than num. Array of middle element is less than num, means this is less than given number and this middle element either is the last index or this array of mid plus 1 means next index m plus 1 is greater than num. Okay, greater than num. So in this case what we can say, this m is nothing but it is the floor value. So logic for the this one is the logic for the floor main logic, and this is the logic for the ceiling. Okay, and rest of the logic it will be same as with the binary search. Binary search, it means that we divide the problem into two parts. If suppose that whatever the number we are trying to search is, let's say greater than, let's say it's this middle element is greater than num, it means that our search always we have to means if it is greater than, it means that in this part we have to search. It means that we move the start from here. If this middle is less than n is less than this middle element, it means that we move index here mid minus 1. Okay, I hope so you got it. So main logic is this one for the floor and for the ceiling. So let's come in the coding. In the coding, whatever I explain, find the floor, like whatever the given number is there, we will take the numbers and we'll try to find out a start till end less than equal to end. And if this middle element equal to num, then we find the exact match. Then in that case we will return the middle element only. If suppose that at any point we not found the middle element, but condition it meet that this middle element for the floor, this middle element is less than num and this middle itself is the last element, then that number itself is the floor, or this mid plus 1 is greater than num. It means that we can't go ahead in the right side, right, to search it. So in both cases we will return the middle. Otherwise this indicate that since mid minus 1 is less than num, it means that we have to search the element into the right side, right part of the array. Otherwise we have to search the element into the left part of the array. This is the meaning. Similarly for the ceiling it means that upper bound, if we can see it's kind of lower bound, it's kind of upper bound. So upper bound again condition is same. If suppose that array of mid is greater than num and this array of mid minus 1 is less than num, it means that whatever the we found element, that is the one is the upper bound. Okay, so they will return this one. Otherwise a star index we will modify. So here if you will see 15, floor of the 15 is always will give the 15s, and even though floor of like if you will see 5, even the ceiling if we will see na, even though ceiling, right, find ceiling, it will give the same. Find the floor. So if you will see here in these examples, floor and ceiling value of this 15 is the same, 5 5, because this is exact math. But what about the ceiling of the 7? Here if you will see we are trying to find out, it means that it will give the 3 it means that 0 1 2 3 6. Okay, similarly find the floor of 2, exact maths. So again it will be 1 1 both for floor and ceiling, and ceiling of the value of the 4 7, it means that 4 it means that this 11 value. Okay, so I hope so you got it. Thank you for this video.